do these processed long ways, eh? No? Okay. Hi everyone. Hi, here we go. We're going to do a nice capsicum aloo tonight. And we just got lovely oil in there for a start. And then cumin seeds. So just get those lightly cooked in the oil for a start. That's our starting. And then after that, we're going to add in some chop. We're going to add in some chop. Right, we're just adding chop now, which is onion, piaj, garlic, and ginger, and one mirch, just one green mirch. There we go. Just get a little bit of a stir. Let's get that going. There we go. Like that. Look at that, beautiful. 2 onions there. Soon we'll be having homegrown onions, brown onions. They're just growing a lot. Most of the growth is underneath. Hopefully, hopefully it's underneath. Although you can eat the top part. But we're having a bit of a problem with slugs at the moment. I'm having to go out there and deal with the slugs. Especially now we're getting some rain. So they tend to be more active, of course. But we'll just we'll deal with them tonight, and that will slow them down a little bit. They are prolific breeders, slugs in this area, and they will eat the onion. They eat the green leaf of the onion, which is a tube, and they make a hole into the leaf, which is a tube, and they stay there overnight and come out of the tube in the night time. That's what I think happens anyway, because I have seen a couple of slugs at the opening of the leaf where they've opened it up with chewing through. Yeah, so there you have it. Brown onions, lots of brown onions. They're so good, so easy to grow, and they are so easy to store. When I was in Japan, they had huge strings of onions outside most houses, and they just stay like that for 10 months of the year. They don't need any freezing, any cooling. They're quite very hardy, and a part of the staple diet too. Very nice. Right, we'll just let that go for a little bit. Put the lid on that. And over here we're preparing the capsicum. Here we go. Look at that lovely green capsicum. They had red, green and yellow capsicum. There we go. That's what we want there. Just about that size there. That's like that. Yep. That's the size there we want. Just long pieces there.
Long.
Yeah, long. not too long. Just a little bit long. The operator might be long. But anyway, there we go. Definitely needs better glasses. Right. Okay, there we go. Look at that, eh? Fresh. Good price too. Good price this time of the year. All the fruit is growing well. Here in New Zealand we can grow all year round because we have geothermal. We can heat the ground, and that's what the plants need to grow. They need the soil temperature at a certain temperature before the growth will take place, as well as they're enclosed in what we call a greenhouse.
Glasshouse.
Glasshouse is what the word I'm looking for. In Australia we used to call them a shade house because it was too much sun, and we had to protect them from the sun. So we can get different grades of mesh, and just to protect them from the sun. But here we need to capture the sun and use that heat for leaf growth and also the warm soil. So these are possibly grown outside, but more, I think, maybe just in the hothouses at the moment. Right, let's move that back a bit. There we go. Look at that, eh? Beautiful. So we're sticking to green because they go from green to red to yellow, maybe the other way around, I'm not sure. Maybe green, yellow, red. And the green ones are, of course, the fresher ones. Definitely fresher. There we go. Beautiful. Nice crunchy sound. They're so crunchy. Like that. Nice and fresh. Have got some growing. One or two more growing. What's coming along in the garden now is the the courgettes and the mirch, but the mirch should be ready to harvest on the 22nd of next month. So we're about 6 weeks away from harvesting the onion mirch. And tomatoes we've got in at the moment as well. Courgettes, of course, capsicum, peppers, mirch, and I've put in a lot of basil today too. Basil's a herb, and it's really good for a tomato. It goes well with tomato. Gave that a clean today. It's looking really good now. Very good. Everything. Look at that, spotless. Very good. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, that can go over there. Yep. Nice. Yep. Put this one in. There we go, a little bit of tomato there. There we go. Good. A little bit there. Oh, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Healthy. Very healthy. This is why we don't get sick.
Nice color.
Nice colour, rich colour. I mean, it looks good just with the naked eye, but I can imagine through the lens of a good Samsung phone would look more enhanced. There's a little bit of basil in there, a little bit of green basil, just to add that little bit of extra flavour. Can use it. Could put more in there, but I think we'll just leave it at that. Goes well too, the red and the green. And here we go, we've got some salt. Good big serving, couple of big servings of salt. There we go. And some half black pepper. Turmeric, of course, good serving of turmeric. Turmeric is very, very healthy for cuts. And of course, coriander. Cup of coriander, we use a lot of coriander. Very good. And just a pinch of chili, just a pinch, because we only put one mirch in there. There we go. Now this will change colour from that lovely natural colour to a brown, dark brown colour. It's just mainly the turmeric and the black pepper. Black pepper and turmeric enhance each other a lot. You get the full benefit of both when you mix them together. There we go, look at that. It's already starting to go a nice colour there. Very nice. Oh. Beautiful. Healthy. All the goodness is there. And we can just simply add to that for whatever we want. Tonight it's potato, aloo, and capsicum as well. Beautiful. Not too much heat. There's a little bit of heat there. So yeah, some food here. Now here I'll put in some basil today. Got all these basil here. Basil's just yummy. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's that one. And parsley, of course. And spring onions. We've just got 1, 2, 4 left. Have to get them before they start to turn to flower. That here. Yeah, and there we go, parsley. And some garlic over here. See, garlic's got a flat leaf, flatter leaf. And the onion's got a big round leaf. I'll show you what I mean about the slugs getting into it before. Here's some more basil here. There's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 there. And we got some more over here too. I've got some radish there as well. These little ones here are radishes. They're very easy to grow. Very easy to grow and very quick. They'll be harvested in not even a month. So this is what I mean about the... Where's the one I can show you here? Here's one. So this is what looks like that guy's broken off actually. They are quite tender. Here's a classic example of what a slug does. So they'll chew through there. There you go, you can see it right there. That's been chewing through by slugs. I'll try and get some video of them tonight. And then they go down inside the plant and live there. There's a few more. Here's another one here. There it is there. Damage they do, but the plants are surviving. Another little nibble there. They're surviving. This is some kale here too. This is nice. There's one there. There's quite severely eaten there. And we've got lettuce down there as well. Just grab a few leaves of that. Lots of lettuce. Yeah, there we go. So these are good. There's quite a bit of damage there too. It's hard to stop. They're just so brittle, eh? I don't know whether it's something lacking in the soil, why they're so brittle, or whether it's just naturally occurs. Maybe it's just a natural thing. Here's another one here that's been bitten off. Another one up there. But we're getting on top of it. I just go around with a torch and just deal to them. I don't put sprays on them. I just squash them. Some more onions here. Got some nice peas growing here. These white flowers are the beginning of the peas. They'll develop into peas. More there, some more there. Oh, there's one forming already. Look at that. That'll swell out soon and be full of yummy peas. And we've got a lovely capsicum there. The slugs gave that a bit of a hiding, which wasn't good. I've had to put these little covers over them to try and keep them at bay. Kind of working. Nice tomato there. So you can see there's a few flowers. That's a good sign. I want to grow a lot of peas this year because they're so easy to store and it's something used a lot. Lots of protein in them. These guys are just growing up here. A bit of rain at the moment. This is all kale. I'm letting this go to seed so that will just continue. It grows right through winter. Really good green crop. Over here, check this out for a strawberry. Look at the size of that. That's my finger there. Look at the size of that. It's huge. That's one big strawberry. Probably have that tonight actually. And another one there. Nice strawberry there. Yep. Two different types of strawberries. This is a one from the local hardware store. They sell hardware and plants as well. And this here is more of a commercial type. I actually took those out because they were getting a little bit of rust on the leaf, but yeah, there's plenty of flowers there. already fruit starting to form. It's a different type of strawberry. They're not as big as those other ones. And this one up here is the passion fruit. It hasn't quite found top gear yet. It's got plenty to grow on. It'll grow all the way down here and then come around back up. That's hoping to get a crop this year. Passion fruit. Beautiful flower. Very fine, delicate flower with a nice big purple in the middle. They're really nice. And yeah, that's the passion fruit. It hasn't really taken off yet. Got some rosemary over here. There we go, nice rosemary, and an avocado tree next to it. Bit slow, won't get anything off that for maybe another year or two yet. Some lovely roses here. Beautiful roses. Really nice smell. Some other ones just developing. These are such an amazing plant. They're so hostile. They've got spikes all over them. And if you get anywhere near it, you get cuts and all sorts of things. Yet they have the most beautiful flower. This guy needs a bit of medicine. It's getting some spots on it and some lichen growing on it. I really haven't looked after these, but they're just so hard. Look at that. Solid. Not solid, but very nice. No bubbles, but it's okay. Very nice. And that was ready in maybe 6 hours, I suppose. Just got to get the right heat. Looking good. Excellent. You can just let that go for a while. We'll just let that go for a while. And it'll just cook nicely away there. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Very good. Look at that. it's breaking down quite nicely now. We have got a lure in there, so that'll take a little bit more cooking. But the capsicum will add flavour and lots of juice, like tasty juices to the subject. Very good. We're going to make some atta soon. You feel good? Smells good, boss.
You can take the Anji. I'll come.
Yep, yep. Here we got some fresh lettuce that was in the garden 5 minutes ago, carrot and cucumber. Not a lot there, but it is definitely fresh. Need to give it a good clean too, but there's plenty of it. And if we don't eat it, it'll go to seed, so I'll have to give some of that away. We could do, actually we could do a little bit of, no, that should be enough actually. Otherwise we could do spring onion, bit of spring onion with that as well. Maybe a little bit of parsley, just needs a little bit of a more richer green. Oh, I know what we've got strawberry. Oh, yummy strawberry. Just going to do a little bit of parsley with that. A little bit of parsley. You know, it's up to something here. Size of that. That's that big tomato, big strawberry before. The size of that. It's really something on steroids, I'm for sure. It's
Zumba.
a big one. Big. Chop that up. And then chop the tip off. Wow, that's massive. If I leave it too long, the little bugs get into it. There we go. Yum. It's a nice little colour there. Got the reds. Very good. Maybe one of those glass tea goes on there. Oh, that's looking good, boss. Give those a wash too, mate.